Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Rico, and welcome to the very first episode of CWR Dynasty. This is our developmental show. I'm looking forward to getting onto this thing, and let's introduce our very first Dynasty main event. This next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, Tigre, Azul. Dynasty is the developmental league for CWR. The newest stars coming into the revolution come through Dynasty, based here in London, England. The purple brand is for creating the stars of tomorrow, the stars that could one day be headlining as Women's World Heavyweight or Revolution World Champions. And Tigre Azul is one of the first men to step in and say, I can be that next big star. Now, there are a few special rules and a special way that Dynasty works. Obviously, as you can see, we're just going to be having the one main event match, a couple of highlights, like Asylum used to be before we upped up the game beginning of this year. You see now Tigre Azul getting ready in the corner. This is going to be a big night for him. He's got a massive challenge on his hands though. His opponent this evening being accompanied to the ring by the Jeff Bomber, representing the Boner Club and FHB Wrestling, Mitch. The Boner Club coming to us from FHB Wrestling, looking to leave their impact all over the CWR, just like yours truly does in their neck of the woods. Mitch tonight in solo competition, one-on-one, being accompanied by his buddy from the Boner Club, the Jeff Bomber. Of course, there is one more in that rather ludicrous club of theirs. Not here this evening, but regardless, Boner Club here in full swing, baby. Up at full mast, shall we say. Should be a great one-on-one match, and these guys truly looking to leave an impact very early on. Mitch there in the black shorts, Tigre Azul in the mask, and Mitch out of the ring immediately, right round. And back in the other side of the ring. This is the sort of thing you would expect from these two. Look at that, just hits a single kick and is celebrating like he's won the match. Mitch though, very early on, aggressive style here and forearms. And again, Tigre has been knocked down, and Mitch, he might as well have won this thing. Across the ring though, the luchador known as Tigre Azul is not going to take this lying down. He's not going to take any shenanigans. He wants to prove he is a serious competitor, and he could be one of the next big stars here in the CWR. There's a gutbuster there, followed up by a great kick to the stomach, and Mitch is on the defensive already, and there's just the knee breaker from Tigre Azul. Mitch though sees an opportunity, takes advantage, manages to take his game back. Nice kick to the back there from Mitch. He's going to come running in with that elbow, but misses as Tigre Azul rolls out of the way. And Tigre tries to start fighting back. I can't speak properly tonight. Now Tigre has the advantage. Mitch goes low though with that drop kick, and it just about stuns Tigre Azul. But Azul comes fighting back. Mitch, jawbreaker counter. Oh my god, did you see that Pele kick? I didn't know he had it in him. Mitch once again celebrating after hitting a big move. It's all about fun and games with that guy. And Tigre Azul doesn't see it that way, and Azul going up to the top rope. This could be bad for him. Elbow drop misses as Mitch rolls out the way. It slows the pace right down now, and I think that's where Mitch needs to keep it. These two guys, maybe brand new to some of you in the CWR universe. Of course, anybody who knows about FHB wrestling knows about the Boner Club, and there's a lot that can be said about them, and I probably shouldn't say it live on air. Let's just put it that way. But Tigre Azul now is the one celebrating after hitting a big move. Mitch does not have time to recover before Azul is right back on this thing. But did you see Mitch just switch that around there? I mean, that was pretty smooth for him. Move down to the outside. This is a one-fall contest. You can see the referee now starting to count. Azul with the neck breaker right back into the ring. He's going to happily wait for Mitch to get up on his own there. Azul kind of goading him now. Made a mistake though, did Tigre Azul. And there's the experience of Mitch Bitch in comparison. Belly to back suplex there. Now Mitch is in control. Nice roll there as well, just caught Tigre on the side. I mean, this is sloppy from both of these men, you have to say. This isn't quite... There's a cover here, sorry, there's two. This isn't quite the polished performance you'd expect from one of our champions, say, but it's effective. I mean, Mitch may not be the most technically sound wrestler in the world, but he's definitely getting his point across now. Went for the low drop kick there. Tigre Azul had it scouted, turns it around, but look at that. As the guys over at FHB would call it, that was a miniature adjustment, attitude adjustment. Now Mitch going to follow it up and keeps the pressure on. Few strikes, Hurricanrana. I bet even he didn't know he could do that. There's two. As Tigre Azul rolls the shoulder up again. And Mitch slowing it down now. I'm surprised to have seen the Jeff Bomber just kind of standing there, not getting involved, not causing trouble. There's Mitch. What's Mitch got in mind now? Low drop kick. Spins with that kick. Goes for another low, but Tigre has it scouted, and I guess that's the problem when you go for the same move over and over again. Your opponent does start to learn it. A few kicks there to the face from Mitch Bitch. Slap sends Tigre back into the ropes. Now Mitch going to use this size advantage. I mean, there's not much of a size advantage. Let's put it that way. I mean, Mitch Bitch weighs about 200-ish pounds. Tigre Azul clocks in at about 180, 175, somewhere in that region. Well, now, regardless, the match continues on. And Tigre Azul has the advantage here, and there is the Fireman's Carry takeover. Called properly due to the luchador doing it. Tigre. What's Tigre Azul got in mind here? DDT, and did you feel the spike on that thing there? Tigre Azul just took him down and nearly took him out. Here's the cover. There's 1, 2. Mitch Bitch just... I mean, that was real close. I've got to say, that was closer than I thought it was going to be. That DDT had more behind it than I thought. Mitch Bitch rolls up at 2 7/8. But turns it right around. He's right back in this thing like nothing ever happened. And there's the knee to the stomach. And a boot to the face as well. I mean, again, that wasn't the most beautiful looking boot I've ever seen, but it was effective. And there's the super kick. Missed as Tigre Azul turns it around. Now Mitch. Oh, what a move there. Hanging. Tigre Azul up on the top rope. Mitch Bitch going up high. And there's the drop off the top. I didn't expect that out of Mitch, but it was a great combination. But here's the cover. There's 1, 2, 3. Well, you got to give him credit for resource there, haven't you? When the first plan of attack didn't work and the super kick was countered, Mitch Bitch turned that right around. Here we go with a few replays from this matchup. Now we see Mitch going for a cover earlier in the competition. The mini attitude adjustment from Mitch Bitch. You see this DDT that nearly ended it all, and you can see there Mitch was stacked right up on top of his head there. That was actually quite impressive from Tigre Azul. Simple move, just delivered with a little bit of extra ferocity. But in the end, that combinational move from Mitch was just too good. And it ended up putting Tigre Azul out the way. Great thinking there. So here is your winner of the very first Dynasty main event representing the Boner Club, FHB tonight, Mitch. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Dynasty. Now, this works a little differently than your regular shows. You will now see above, at the very top of the screen, no matter what device you are watching on, a poll to vote for your favourite superstar of the night. Make sure you give it a vote, because those votes will go a long way in the future. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, my name has been the Ripper Danny B, and this was CWR Dynasty. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more CWR 4 days a week, baby. And we're actually bringing you a special, because this Sunday we will be having the Battleground pay-per-view featuring the Battleground Gauntlet for the Women's World Championship. See you then, and until then, good night, take care, and keep it sweet!